Well, hello, sweet friends. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm here with another Friday Dev update from director Kjun. He discusses the hotfix we're getting next week, other improvements they're working on, like adding more sleeping positions, floral arrangements, massages, and so much more. We're gonna go over it all today, but before we do, please do me a favor, friend, and hit the like button and consider subscribing and joining our awesome community. I post all updates on inZOI as well as live gameplay, so definitely come join us. Alright, with that aside, let's get into Kjun's new message. Hello, I'm posting a little earlier than usual today. This week is a long holiday period in Korea, so there isn't much to show in a video. Instead, I'd like to share what will be updated next week. Next week hotfix. Reduce the frequency of natural disasters and adjust to disaster compensation. Fixed an issue where Zoi would continuously walk into walls or objects and get stuck. Fixed an issue where refill fruit drink would not restock the display when the business was closed. Fixed an issue in CAS where some character Zoi presets could not be saved. Fixed an issue where underwear was exposed when worn with certain outfits. Fixed an issue where the cushion in the Hanok Studio background appeared abnormally thick in customized mode. Fixed an issue where certain areas of the rattan drawer cabinet could not be customized in build mode. Improvements decided and currently in development. Improving an issue where infant needs and interactions were not processed correctly. Adding a user option to adjust rotation and movement and zoom out speed. Lights will automatically turn off when everyone is asleep. Improving the issue where conversations would prioritize sitting if chairs or benches were nearby. Adding the ability to save makeup and hairstyle per outfit situation. Adding an option to lock outfits by situation. Graphic improvements for high-end users and fixing awkward distant vehicle movement. An emotion system to better show feelings and relationships between two Zois. More variety in bed and sleeping motions. We're continuously reviewing all the feedback you send us, and it truly helps a lot. I honestly believe that without your feedback, inZOI would not have developed this far. This genre is complex. Fixing one thing can sometimes break another. Since it functions similarly to a tool, there are countless possible interactions. For example, adjusting a single window frame can cause unexpected issues depending on its position and surrounding objects. That's why we chose to keep refining the game based on your reports and suggestions. Please enjoy this week's video as well. Thank you, Kjun. Alright, let's watch the video of what they worked on this week.
Hi everyone! Are you enjoying the mini update from last week? We had a few days off due to the Lunar New Year holiday, but now we're back in action to continue improving inZOI. Here are some of the things we recently worked on. We are currently experimenting with an additional way to interact with joys, to which we are calling active interactions. With just a press of a key, your joy will perform a specific action that affects other joys around the area. While this example is subject to change, we hope it explains the concept we are looking to implement. Let us know what you think of this additional feature. As demonstrated in last week's video, you can now use both hands to hold different objects at the same time. An extension from the feature, the object in your hand can instantly be swapped with another object and also be moved to the other hand. A minor but meaningful change is that your car's wheels now turn based on how much you steer. We made it so that when every household member goes to bed, all the light automatically turns off. Then, when a Joey wakes up, the light turns on again. We are working on floral design and arrangement as a new activity. We hope to share more details about this in upcoming videos. As a business, you can now perform massages as a service. You can now assign the traditional outfits we added last week as work uniform. If you missed out on the special horse mask giveaway, you can check the announcement on Discord to download yours today. With a few days of rest, I think we are now ready to put our energy again into developing inZOI. Please keep the feedback coming, and we can continue our collaboration of making improvements to this game. I hope you all have a great weekend. I'll see you all in my reply to your comments next week. Bye!
So, it's great that they're adding the ability to save makeup and hairstyles per outfit. They said per situation. I'm assuming they mean per outfit category. I know a lot of you have been asking for that, so that's awesome that it's already in work. And they agreed with our feedback to add more variety to sleeping positions. Now, he says specifically bed or sleeping motions, so I'm hoping that includes like actually tossing and turning, those kinds of motions. I would love traits, by the way, like insomniac. Now that I'm thinking about it, that would be a really cool trait to add. And one of y'all commented on my last video an idea that I absolutely love. It's in regards to this varying sleeping positions. So they suggested some Zois can be restless sleepers that toss and turn all night, or some can even sleep more wildly and even have a chance of waking up their partner. I love those ideas. If you haven't already added that to the brainstorm channel, please do add that. I'll probably add it for you as well. And any other really good suggestions you guys have. As always, let me know, especially if you don't have a Discord account or you just prefer not to use Discord. There's also the official forum, although they tend to look at the Discord brainstorming channels primarily, but they also use the forum. So either one I think is fine. Also, I love the addition of these active interactions that they're adding. The example they showed in the video was the Zoe doing like that threatening gesture, like he's just about to hit someone. And then the Zoes nearby react to him, like they flinch or like duck to cover. I hope they add more like this. I really want Zoes to react to their surroundings, to things happening around them. Like when you punch someone on the sidewalk or you steal money from a judge or something, purely hypothetical, of course. I love that Zoes that witness it will call the police immediately. That's good. I mean, not so good for Kevin here, but that's really good that Zoes are reacting to what they see. There's a self interaction where your Zoe can jump around and yell. I forget what it's called. I'll put a video of it here for you. But I'm always disappointed that like no one reacts to your Zoe doing that, so they end up just looking absolutely insane, which could be funny in itself. But I wish they would react. Like just be like, "What? What's going on? What is it?" But they just, they simply don't react to it. So hopefully they will fix that so Zoys will actually react to it. I mean, how funny would that be, especially when they add theaters? If your Zoid just gets up in the middle of the theater and starts screaming and everybody just starts running for the exit. I mean, don't do that in real life, obviously, but it would be funny in the game. So yeah, love that they're looking into this area and hopefully we'll see more like this. And it's cool how such a small change on the vehicles, like the front tire movement, makes such a difference. It makes it look so much more realistic. Some players, I remember, like especially in the beginning when driving was first added to the game, they're really passionate on the driving aspect and they wanted more realistic driving physics. So this minor adjustment makes a huge difference visually, and I'm sure those players are going to be like very pleased to see it. I mean, it does look really good. Now, I'm very excited they're adding floral arrangements finally. Like actually making floral arrangements. I've been hoping for this since they announced the business feature, and we know that they're adding the ability to grow your own flowers, which was another thing I really wanted. So now, with adding the ability to make flower arrangements, we can have a proper flower shop. And we're just looking at the preliminary showcase of this feature, so definitely don't freak out if it looks, kind of rough. It looks very rough. It's a first draft, so I'm sure they will refine it, but I'm so glad they're finally adding this in. And speaking of business feature, they are adding massages as a business venture. So your Zoe can be a masseuse now and own a spa. That is so cool. Sounds like a perfect addition to Chahaya. I can totally see like an island spa being like a perfect business for Chahaya. So very excited for that. And he mentioned adding an emotion system to better show feelings and relationships between two Zois. I don't know what that means by emotion system, But anything to add more to like relationship dynamics between two Zois, I'm all in for that. That's gonna really add for family gameplay or just like romance, even. I'm very excited to see what that's gonna look like. So, Kjun reminded us about the horse head mask, which was a gift from the team for Lunar New Year. That's because it's the year of the horse, the fire horse to be precise. I'll put the link in the description box, but you can download this from Canvas. I also did not know that it comes with a new animation, which we saw in this video. I had to actually go in the game and test that out. What a cool surprise. I had no idea. Again, I wish other Zoids would react to it, like react, happy or something, like, yay, it's the new year. But yeah, not complaining. I'm happy that we have new items and animations. I just want more reactionary animations added, which they are starting to work on. So again, very good. Well, friend, I think I'll leave it here. Looking forward to reading your ideas and feedback as always. And please make sure to hit the like button on the way out, and I will see you on Sunday for our weekly live stream. Can't wait. Stay happy, stay safe, and as always, enjoy!